Well, that's week 1 out of the way. Only 12 to go. The University Solar Decathlon team has been busy preparing for competition. 10 members are just back from China after checking out the site where they will take on 22 teams from around the world.
I'm here in Decathlon, China, host of the Solar Decathlon 2013 competition. Decathlon played host to 23 international teams for the China International Solar Energy Summit, as well as a design review workshop.
It's pretty exciting. It kind of just makes you realise how big the competition really is. We come from back in Australia where not a lot of people know about it, like our friends and even people at uni, but over here it's kind of like this competition is really changing Decathlon.
The international teams using the opportunity to have their designs reviewed as well as to size up the competition.
I certainly feel that I'd say we're on top, and definitely in good stead for finishing the project off.
Team UOW's unique approach to the competition of demonstrating a retrofit attracted widespread attention. The team also visited the competition site where much construction was underway.
And here we've got very good access by the look of it. I think there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people come to this site, so it's really exciting. I think the students are really looking forward to it, and I think it's a great opportunity for us to showcase what Australia can offer in terms of sustainable buildings.
Team UOW will now head back home to refine design and begin construction in time for competition next August.
Now back in Wollongong, construction of the house is well underway at TAFE Illawarra. The Illawarra Flame is taking shape, and with only a few more weeks of construction, the team's beginning to feel the heat.
Pretty stressed out, to be honest. It's been a lot of hard work for a lot of people. It's been long days and a lot of manual labour as well. After the house is built and in the shipping containers, it'll take a lot of pressure off everyone because we've just got to meet this deadline at the moment for our program.
Are you feeling stressed? Think you're the only one? Think again.
A 6-year study of UOW students has linked feelings of distress with reluctance to seek help or connect with others. Researcher Dr. Coralie Wilson says that this is a common process.
What we're starting to see is this big pattern that as people become unwell, the vast majority of people, as they become unwell, withdraw from services, withdraw from those around them.
International Honours student Alexander Svensson has experienced these feelings firsthand and says the pressures of academic study and living in a different country brings feelings of stress and anxiety.
From my experience and people I've spoken to, often you'd feel like you want to just shut yourself off. Everything around you reminds you that you're in somewhere new and amazing, but also that you're not back home.
Dr. Wilson says these feelings are common to experience given the demands of university life.
Experiencing symptoms of stress and anxiety and depression is part of who we are. It's part of the human condition.
Mr. Svensson and Dr. Wilson emphasise that there are ways to reconnect if you feel withdrawn.
You need to get out there, you need to overcome this feeling that you don't belong.
There are places that you can go on campus to reconnect. The university's putting a lot of focus on making sure that students have health and well-being on campus.
One of those services is the student-funded Wellbeing Centre on the Wollongong campus. Jacob Evans went to discover how the money is being spent.
Wellbeing Centre is a program funded by our money from the student services and amenities fee. 15% of SAF funds are dedicated to wellbeing after student consultation revealed that health is our third highest priority.
Like society generally, we've seen an increase in mental health issues amongst our student population. We wanted to tackle that from both the critical end but also the proactive end. So instead of being fragmented and presented to students in terms of the specific service they deliver, they've taken a lot more of a holistic approach and tried to put it into terms that students understand, and also tried to put together services that help students before they realise they actually really need help. So being proactive about getting students to help themselves, so we have less students ending up in a situation where they might need counselling and things like that.
The Centre is an overarching program designed to connect students with services as well as manage wellbeing.
Mondays are meditation, for instance, Tuesdays nature walks, we've got afternoon tea, Wednesday wind downs, yoga and campus walks every single week. So it's a constant thing that's going on. It's something continual and overarching. UOW Wellbeing is here to help students maintain a balanced and positive life. I think for students to be able to benefit from what this campus and what this university has to offer, they have to feel good. So if we can help that in any way, and if money can be put towards that and translated into that actually happening, then I think that's a worthy cause.
The challenge now for the Wellbeing Centre will be engaging its students. Jacob Evans, UOWTV.
In a campaign with a different beat, politicians from all sides have shown they've got heart by pumping their support into an organ donation initiative.
Illawarra political leaders from all walks of government have joined founder of Sparking Life, Jessica Sparks, to support and promote organ and tissue donation in Australia.
Have you donated blood before? Well, if you have, you're in the minority. Only 3% of Australians give blood every year. Dominic McGovern is a first-time blood donor and captured the moment for all of us to see.
Throughout history, blood has been represented as a symbol of life. Bram Stoker's Gothic novel Dracula epitomises this with the famous quote, "The blood is the life." Although we are far from vampires, the fact is we need blood to survive. To begin the blood donation process, you need to fill out a donor questionnaire. This form verifies whether you are eligible to give blood. You must drink plenty of water prior to giving blood so you are well hydrated. I patiently sit in the very comfortable chair for the moment of truth. Will this be painful? I then see the size of the needle. Bigger than I expected. See how my sense of nervousness is apparent as I deliberately turn away? I may seem calm on the outside, but don't be fooled. I am actually freaking out. End the dramatic pause. I must admit, I thought it would be a lot worse. The blood is separated into different bags and filtered. This process can help at least 3 different patients and can contribute to making up to 22 different products, such as life-saving immunisations. So the blood taking process is now over and I am completely fine. I'm not lightheaded and it wasn't all that painful, to be honest. I was expecting it to be a lot worse. Donating blood saves lives. So if you can give blood, it's probably one of the easiest ways to give something back to the community. So pull up your sleeves and donate today. You will walk out of the blood bank with a smile and will maybe some slight changes to your physical appearance.
And now for our weekly chance to put you on the spot.
What do you do to reduce your carbon footprint?
I only use a fan when it's hot.
I take public transport, so the bus and stuff like that, and whenever I'm not in a room, I'll switch the lights off.
My housemate always leaves the taps running, so I turn them off.
We carpool.
Sometimes I ride my bike.
I turn off all the Wi-Fi, everything like that, because that helps with lowering our carbon footprint.
I try to purchase produce that's like from the local area, so it doesn't have to travel long distances.
I don't have a car, so I like to walk to uni and catch the free bus. Yeah, it's really good.
I occasionally swim with the whales and dolphins, you know, give them a bit of a pat, pull the tuna nets like from around their like fins and stuff. So yeah, I think that helps them a lot.
I don't have a license, so I don't drive anywhere. I get lifts everywhere.
I ride my bike to uni pretty much every day, and do all the things that everyone else does.
That's the update for this week. I'm Shayen.